Hey there friends, I am Nikki and welcome back to my channel. I upload here on Mondays, Thursdays, and Fridays, but I also do surprise uploads. I would love for you to join the party I've got going on here. All you need to do is click that subscribe button that is down below. If you already have subscribed, thank you so very, very much. I do appreciate it. Well, I'm glad you guys stopped by today because I am doing a review video today for the Kat Von D Vegan Beauty Good Apple Cream Foundation. This stuff is super duper popular right now, so I want to see what all this hype is about. Now, I'm going to go ahead and try out this foundation and do some of my face makeup. I will do my eyes and lips off camera. So if you are ready to kind of get ready with me, then let's do it. Everybody, let's go ahead and do this. I am not one for cream foundation, just so you know. I typically use liquid. I do have a couple foundation sticks, but I usually steer away from the cream, and that makes me a little bit nervous. However, this stuff is literally flying off the shelves. I got the very last one in what I think is my shade, and I can't find it anywhere else. So that does at least give me high hopes that this is going to be a good product. So I'm a little bit excited. Now, I already did moisturize, so let's go ahead and prime. And I'm thinking for this foundation, I'm going to use my e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. I love this stuff. It is a really good dupe to the Tatcha, just in case you are wondering, which I love the Tatcha too. Something about that I just love. But we're going to use this today. And just rub that all over. I admit I use a little bit more than I probably need for primer. That's just me though. But typically you don't have to put too much primer on because it does spread really well. Okay, so got that on. And even though I'm going to be doing my eyes off camera, I still need to prep my eyes because this is the thing that I do first before I apply my foundation. So I'm going to color correct, and for that I use my Milani under eye tint in the shade Pink. So I'm just going to take a little bit of that, dab it there, dab it there. I have extremely, and I mean extremely, dark circles under my eyes. I cannot get rid of them no matter what I do. And this is the closest thing that I can get to where it's not as dark. So that is why I use this product. And then I'm just going to take some e.l.f. Camo Concealer and apply that here. Just a couple little swipes. And then I'm going to take my Morphe M173 brush and blend that in. Okay, I think I am good. All right, so now this is the packaging. I think it's very cute. And I got the shade Light 004. Again, I hope this is my shade. It seemed to be the closest match, but matching foundations for me is usually not a very easy thing. Then it comes in this cute little compact. I do like the little design that you have around it. So let me open her on up. Yep, very creamy. I did swatch it just so you know. And I'm just going to take this Eco Tools brush to apply. And take some of that on the brush here. And then I'm just going to put that over. Ooh. Now this is supposed to give you a very good full coverage, and it is kind of looking that way. Again, I'm just applying it right now. Alright, so now I'm going to take, I'm trying to remember which brush this is. Real Techniques. And it's the foundation brush. I'm going to buff this in. I prefer brushes over beauty blenders. That's just me though, just because I think I get a better control with a brush. And it's less messy too, because it's not getting all over your hands. Well, it is blending in pretty good. It's nice and soft, kind of like what you would want from a liquid foundation or expect from a foundation, liquid foundation, and that is what I am getting here. So I am liking that a lot. To me, it's more like a medium coverage than full coverage. I know some people may disagree with me on that, so I might need to apply a little more to build it up. That's just because for me, just with the way my skin is, see how you get a little bit of that red still kind of coming through here? So it's a little hard to cover it up. So I am going to have to probably apply a little more, and plus I need to put some on my nose anyway. And I do take it up over where I applied that concealer and everything. I have a weird process, don't worry. Again, it's what works for me. All right. Well, at least it looks like it's a good match. That was one thing I was very, very concerned about. So I'm just going to take a little more, and first I got to also apply some to my nose. Take a little more here, a little more here. There we go, see how that works. Let's get that nose. My nose has been peeling something severe lately. Usually does every spring. I don't know why. I mean, we get very dry winters, obviously, and you would think that it would peel more in the winter, but it peels more in the spring for me. So I have been dealing with that crisis. All right, applying a little bit more does seem to be helping for me at least. Yeah, it's definitely giving me the better coverage. Just to put a tiny little bit more on. I'm just gonna grab my mirror here to get a close look. I do like how it's not settling in the fine lines too badly. That is nice. Okay, I actually do like this finish. It does look really good. Okay, cream foundation, you have arrived. All right, I do like that. All right, but let's see how it holds up with applying all of my other face products. So next I'm going to finish on my eyes. I am going to now apply, this is from Makeup Revolution, the Eye Brightener Concealer. Again, remember I have a process. With these really dark eyes, this is what works best for me. So I'm just going to dab a little bit right there, take that Morphe brush again, and blend that in. Now sometimes I do put concealer like on the nose and basically the T-zone. And that's not an everyday type of thing. It's not part of my regular routine. So today I'm not going to. Just save a little bit of time. And I am going to put a little bit more foundation on my nose though. That for me is a trouble spot. I don't know about anybody else, but my foundation does tend to fade quicker on my nose than anywhere else. So I'm just going to put a little more there. There, for me that's better. All right. So what I do next is apply my contour. Gosh, I'm just drawing a blank today. It's early morning for me, and I have narcolepsy, by the way, so My sleep schedule is like all off. Just to let you know that. So for my contour today, I think I'm going to use my Iconic London palette. Just use that. I think that'll be a good thing to use for today. Let me grab my contour brush. I'm just going to use this one from Decolor, and I'm just going to dip into this shade right here in the middle top row. Let's see how this works. So I just take that, take it down like so. I know that I have a contour on. I don't put contour down here. I did for a little while, but then I just don't like the darkness down there. So that's just a personal preference of mine. So now I'm going to bronze. I'm going to use my Makeup Revolution Mega Bronzer. And just take this big billowy brush that I got from the crayon case. And swirl that around here on the cheek. Just to give it some color. Okay, so let me take a close look. Okay. Foundation's holding up. Yes, it is. That makes me happy. Very, very happy. All right, so my next step is blush. I'm going to use my liquid blush from Rare Beauty. And what is the shade of this one? Grace. I'm just going to take this. And you only need a couple little dab. You don't need much. Just put it right there. Right there. And I'm just going to take my Farrah brush and buff that in. I mean, look at the pigment on this stuff. Yeah, it's good. So you do have to take quite a bit of time to buff this out, which is another reason why I chose this particular blush today, because I want to see how that holds up with this foundation, or see how the foundation holds up with it. All right, I have got my blush on. I mean, look at that color. That is really pretty blush. Do like it. So now let's see how the foundation's holding up after doing all that blending. Okay. All right, it's there. It's still looking good. I don't think I really got much on the brush here. I know it's kind of hard to see, but I didn't get too much pickup of the foundation onto the brush. It's just pretty much mostly just the blush like it should be, and it's still looking good. The foundation is definitely holding up like I want it to. All right, so let me do my highlighter. What do I want to do for highlighter? I think let's go something pinky, since that's kind of the route I'm going. And I'm going to use my Kylie Cosmetics. This is Princess Please. It's a very pretty pink. So take that on my Milani highlighter brush and apply that right to the cheekbone. Up. Same thing on this side. And I do take a little right there, a little right there, a little right there. I always put some on my nose. Started doing that about a year ago. And on my Cupid's bow. All right. So, I think everything's looking good right now. I'm going to go do my brows, lips, and eyes off camera, and then I will be right back. Okay, everybody, I'm back with my complete look. I will tell you my final thoughts on this foundation, but first I'll let you know what I used to complete this look. And for my brows, I don't do much with my brows, obviously, but this right here from Maybelline, it's the Brow Fast Sculpt Gel Mascara. This was in the shade Blonde. And for the eyes, second day in a row now that I have used this palette, Circo Loco from Natasha Denona. And eyeliner, NYX Cosmetics Epic Wear Eyeliner. This one is in the shade Pink Spirit. For my lips, I line them first with, I'm not sure if you pronounce this Palladio or Palladio, but it's a lip liner in the shade Tickle Me Pink. And for lipstick, this I purchased off of Shein. It is the She Glam lipstick. I can't remember what kind it is, but the shade is Magical Delight. And then I used my Morphe Luminous Setting Spray to set everything. And for the wig, she is Glory by Zuri Sis. Now, this baby right here, oh my Lord. I never thought in a million years I would like a cream foundation so much. Now I know why this is flying off the shelves. Because everybody wants it because it's so darn good. I'm very pleased. I am literally obsessed with this right now. Okay, now, granted, I did put a little extra on because that's just the way I am, very picky with certain spots on my face, but that doesn't necessarily mean everybody else has to. So for the most part, it gave me excellent coverage. It went on like a dream with blending, gave me a really good finish. Amazing. So with the rest of the products that I put on my face, held up amazingly too, because you know how sometimes they could end up smearing and all that stuff. Well, it didn't. And I wanted to use a liquid blush on purpose just for that. No problem. No problem. Oh my gosh. Miracle product right here, everybody. I'm telling you, it truly is. Oh, I love it. Do love it. Just feels so nice on the skin. And I can't believe it was such a good match. That is the hardest thing for me, is matching foundations. And like I said, it was the last one available and it turned out to be a match. So you know what they say, things happen for a reason. I was meant to get this. And I think everybody else is meant to get it too. So highly recommend this product. Go pick it up. I know it's hard to find, but you should be determined to get it. And that's how I feel about it. So let me know your thoughts. I would also like to know if you already have this foundation. If you do, what do you like about it? What don't you like about it, if that is the case? And if you now decide to go pick it up after watching this review, let me know that as well. So that's all I got for today, everybody. As always, I do appreciate you watching, and I'll just catch you all in my next video. So till next time, bye-bye.